And today we're going to be talking about critical literacy. Critical literacy is not a teaching method, but a way of thinking and a way of being that challenges text and life as we know it. Critical literacy focuses on issues of power and promotes reflection, transformation, and action. It encourages readers to be active participants in the reading process, to question, dispute, and to examine power relations. Rationale and research evidence. Why it moves beyond surface level comprehension, promotes critical thinking, deeper understanding, and evidence-based self-expression. Research shows that integrating critical literacy boosts learner autonomy, cognitive growth, social awareness, and understanding of power, responsibility, and democracy. Common misconceptions. Critical literacy is just for higher students. It is the same as critical thinking, and it is often viewed as a separate skill rather than an integrated part of reading comprehension. The dimensions of critical literacy. So let's first talk about the first one, disrupting the commonplace, which is rethinking everyday thoughts. The second one is considering multiple viewpoints, which is looking at the text and someone else's point of view. The third one is focusing on the socio-political, realizing that texts are not always neutral. They reflect power, inequality, and social issues, and taking action, taking a step forward by using critical literacy to promote equity, justice, and create meaningful change. Now let's talk about the classroom application. Disrupting the commonplace is the one I'm going to go in depth about. So first, in the classroom, you can use this in this dimension by asking in-depth questions throughout a children's book. First, you need to pick a well-known book that contains stereotypes or assumptions, then go through that book and add thought-provoking questions on sticky notes to encourage deeper thinking. These sticky notes can go directly on whatever page you want the question. I chose the book Cinderella by Marsha Brown. One question that I thought would be a good one to use is, why do the other girls try to change themselves to fit the shoe? Something to think about. The idea that the only one kind of girl, quiet and beautiful, is worthy of being chosen, and possibly the woman must compete for a man's approval. The second example is, why is marriage the goal and not for her freedom or happiness? This question encourages students to ask more questions, explore different possible outcomes of the story, and reflect on identity, choices, and values. Now let's talk about our key takeaways. Stories aren't neutral, they send messages, reflect beliefs and values. Each individual may view the story differently with their own experience. Looking beyond the understanding of the book, speak up, ask better questions to create change, and we can make real-world connections with these stories. These are my sources, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. Bye.